and know everything that we will do. I bear witness there is no creator except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one and only with no partners, the Almighty and the sure truth. I bear witness that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the servant and messenger of Allah. My dear brothers and sisters of Islam, continuing our talk about being on the straight path of Allah and its effect and influence in our life, we explained last week its first meaning as indicated by the Quran and the Sunnah, which is to be steadfast, consistent in upholding the invitation to the truthful faith of Allah, the faith of Islam. Today, we discuss the second meaning, which is to be steadfast on absolute witnessing to the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Absolute witnessing by saying La ilaha illallah. This is the ultimate of what intended when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Salat, verse 30, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, verily those who say, our Lord is Allah alone, and then they stand steadfast and firm. Being on the straight path of Allah is worshiping Him alone and witnessing to His oneness, is to maintain saying La ilaha illallah, fulfilling His right over you, guarding the boundaries that He set for you, glorifying none but He, fearing none but He, seeking none but He, and minding none but He. If you do not understand and collect and remember anything of this khutbah, just remember that meaning. That when you say La ilaha illallah, it's not just a word that you utter with your tongue, but there is responsibility, there is affirmation that it has to go with that declaration that there is no God but Allah, La ilaha illallah. So when you maintain saying La ilaha illallah, fulfilling the right of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala over you, guarding what the boundaries that He set for you, glorifying none but He, fearing none but He, seeking none but He, and minding none but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whoever has this conviction in his heart and did not contradict it with his tongue or in his deed is on the straight path of Allah in faith and stands steadfast in his absolute witnessing to the oneness of Allah. He who does not possess in his heart this conviction with its affirmation, it's all about deed in our faith. It is all about action. It is not about what you say and what you claim. It's what you actually affirm in deeds and action. So whoever does not possess in his heart this conviction with its affirmation is not on the straight path of Allah in witnessing to His oneness and lost in the roads of hidden disbelief, as we will explain as the khutbah goes. Imam al-Bukhari said, obvious disbelief is to worship other gods beside Allah. And hidden disbelief is to find in the time of need and wants that the heart seek others beside Allah. This hidden disbelief feared the most for people. In Surah Al-Tirmidhi, narrated on the authority of Anas, may God be pleased with him, that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, recited the verse, verily, those who say our Lord is Allah alone, and then they stand steadfast and firm. He recited that verse of witnessing to the oneness of Allah. And then he said, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, people say it. People say it. Say La ilaha illallah. Then the majority become disbeliever. This is the word of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He who dies standing steadfast and firm on it, La ilaha illallah, which is affirmation, he is among those who are on the straight path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is saying, people utter the word of belief, La ilaha illallah, then go into disbelief with their heart's conviction that benefit and harm are in the hand of others. They declare that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala others with him. They say that they believe in Allah, but they associate others with him. That's verse 106, Surah Yusuf. Lots of people declare Allah is the creator, the one with the dominion over the heavens and the earth, and the one who gives life and he takes it, but in the same time, disbelieve in him by worshiping others like those who actually existed before Islam. Those who declare that Allah is the creator, but associate partner with him, which they worship to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah spare such a disbelief. Like those who worship and uphold their priests, rabbis, and religious leaders, and treat them as lords. And moreover, today among us, in abundance, those hypocrites who declare Iman, who declare belief, and hide disbelief, insult the faith, insult the prophet, and insult the companion, and the righteous scholar, and the intellect who brought us and explained this beautiful faith among the four Imam. Hidden disbelief is to do the deed, minding people, and to glorify them. When you do the deed, you are not clear and free, dedicated to the oneness and to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's pleasure, but you are minding others. Imam Abu Shaykh narrated that Al-Hasan al-Basri said about that verse, the hypocrites do their deed showing off and without any conviction. It's just actual showing off, but no conviction in the heart. An example of that, he who obeyed the created in disobeying the Creator. He would obey a man in disobedience of what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put of boundaries. He who said so and so helped me and so harmed me, overlooking the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imam Ata said, they supplicate to Allah to save them from demise, and if He saved them, facilitating the rescue that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala willed, they hold on to the cause and forget the one who caused everything, who actually in charge of everything. Among them, he who said because so and so, we will not be saved, or because of the dog, the thief will harm us. They allocate the bounty of Allah to so and so and the protection to the dog, not the one who actually created the dog. Which is the sorrow, and which is in sorrow most of the common Muslims act and think this way. Imam Ibn Kathir said, other hidden beliefs, which often the one who does it will not even be aware of it. Many disbelieve. Lots among us committed and they are not even aware of it. He gives the example of what was narrated by Ibn Abi Hatim, that Urwa ibn Zubayr said that Huzayfa bin Yaman was visiting a sick person and found a string of leather or cloth tied around his arm. So he took it off and recited, and most of them believe not in Allah without associating other partners with him. Huzayfa did not want that sick person. He feared for that sick person to actually believe that that string that is tied around his arm that was provided for him is the cure and the one who cured. We take with the reason, we take our medicine, we go to the doctors, but the cure, the healing is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And many other hadiths of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, called certain deeds a disbelief, and the one who does it as a disbeliever. My dear brothers and sisters, all the examples that we mentioned are an act of the devil to deviate people from the straight path of Allah. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in his wisdom, illustrated in a very practical manner the straight path of Allah and all other paths, all other roads, all our roads of disbelief and misguidance. That was actually narrated by Imam Ahmad and Ibn Hibban and Al-Hakim. Oh no, sorry about Allah ibn Mas'ud. May God be pleased with he said that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as in his habit, kind of clarifies things in a simple way. So the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, drew a straight line in the sand. Then he said, this is the path of Allah, straight and clear. Just draw a line, a straight line in the sand, and pointed to it and said, this is the straight path of Allah, clear and straight. And then he said, these are then the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, draw a line on the right and a line on the left of that straight path that he drew. He drew other lines parallel to it. One on the right, one on the left, and more of these paths. And then he said, these are the other paths and roads, and none of these roads, unless a devil, not one of these roads, unless a devil standing before it, inviting people that way. Then he recited, verily, this is my way leading straight, follow it. Follow not other passes, they will scatter you about his path, Allah's path. Thus does he command you that you may be righteous. That's verse 153, Surah Al-An'am. The straight path in the middle is the path of the correct face of Islam that does not have any bends, curves, or turns, and the other passes on the right and the left are the passes of misguidance, the passes of disbelief, as Ibn Abbas illustrated. And we experience many of those devils who invite others to all other passes, all these derivatives or the side passes from the path of Allah, as we see him on satellite TV and on the internet. Imam Ibn Atiyah said, these misguided paths cover all people of wickedness, innovation, and special corrupt goals. And others who take extreme views in different issues and branches of the divine laws of Allah, they find something extreme and they start discussing it. They start pointing to it. They start killing it, talking about it, creating arguments, confusion, and disagreeing, causing an intentional misguided deviation from the straight path of Allah. This is what those extremes do when they kind of pick on one spot or another to try to confuse people and actually make him stay away from that straight path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The devil who invite others away from the path of Allah can be from man and can be from jinn. The hadith of the Prophet explained that there is devils standing there. We don't recognize them, but you can recognize them by what they are trying to lead you to. Use your common sense, use your intuition to be able to know. And there is a scholar, a real scholar, that you can ask if you are confused about something. So these devils, these entities, these devils that invite people to the wrong path of Allah can be among the devils of man and can be also among the devil of jinn. Imam Ibn Jarir and Ibn Wadah narrated that a man asked Ibn Mas'ud, may God be pleased with him, about the straight path of Allah. Imam Ibn Mas'ud also had very smart way of explaining things, pointing things out. He said, and responded when he was asked about that straight path of Allah, he said, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, left us on it, on the lowest end of it, and the other end is in heaven. He did not give his opinion. He said, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, left us on this straight path, and we are standing here on earth on the lowest end of it, and the other end will lead you, inshallah, into heaven. On its right and on its left, other passes, and there is none, and there is men who invite anyone they need to that corrupt road. Whoever follow it will end up in hell, and whoever holds steadfast on the straight path of Allah, it will lead him in the end, inshallah, into heaven. Then Imam Ibn Mas'ud recited the same verse that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, recited. He said, verily, this is my way leading straight, follow it. Follow not other paths, he will scatter you about that, scatter you about his path, the path of Allah. my brother and sister, let us all work hard to save ourselves from the claws of the devil, of men and jinn, holding with our pure conviction, wisdom, and being steadfast on the straight path of Allah, following the path of those who were saved before us. There is other righteous, the companion, the four imams, give us clarification of the straight path so we don't deviate. So let's follow the path that was set to us by those righteous before us. Imam Ibn Ajayba said, describe those who are saved, who are actually succeeded to stay on the straight path of Allah. He said, none will be saved from hidden disbelief except people who say there is no God but Allah, who say La ilaha illallah, fulfilling its right and duty. Don't forget that part. When you say La ilaha illallah, you have to fulfill its duties and the rights of Allah over you. Those who saved will disregard the causes, remembering and witnessing to the one who caused everything. It's not everything you see. It's not nature. It's the one who created nature. It's not the wonder that we encounter in our life. It is the one who created all this wonder. They are the one who see none but Allah, and their heart and soul purified from doubt and disbelief. They only look up to the one in charge and control, not relying on a medium and not relying on anything in between. That's the beauty of Islam, that we reach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala directly. There is no medium, there is no one in between. They do not put their faith and rely on friends and relatives, and if they mistakenly look to anyone but Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brings them back to His mercy and forgiveness. Those who are on the straight path of Allah and those who are the one who will be saved. May Allah make us among those who fulfill and materialize their conviction in the oneness of our Creator, the Creator of the heaven and earth, and fulfill His rights over us. Ameen. And inshallah we will continue the next meaning of what narrated in the Quran and the Sunnah about